truth.
It means
it's the truth. They told me that when I was in South Africa. I was just discussing with Sammy what the word Simba means, which I can't tell you. But it is not, well, I could tell you, but I don't know. You might have to bleep it, but it's the S word. That's what it means.
And it doesn't fit me, this description. And this doesn't
well, you're
fit
very
me
lioness. You are. You're very lioness. You have that, that mane.
Oh,
yes.
esque. Oh, yeah.
Lion-esque.
Yeah, there you go.
See, that's what they were expecting, so that's why I say esque.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But now, you're a guy who, seemingly from for a lot of different reasons, was able to sort of come out and do the thing you wanted to do, you know, because, and that's important for me to say to you, because there's lots of young people who watch the show and who maybe come from the same kind of background you might have come from, and it's always good for people to see that we can actually get beyond where we started.
You more than me, but it wasn't easy for me either. But I mean, you got the success story of all time. You're probably the greatest influence on youth in America than anybody.
We, baby, we. Because it takes
I'm happy to be part of it. It does.
You know,
my father, I mean, he, like I said, was an alcoholic, still working. My mother raised us doing ironings and picking fruit and stuff, you know. And I was poor. I was embarrassed about being it. And now, you know, after, it's like any success is the healthiest therapy you can ever have, because now I want to be in touch with all that.
Yeah.
To where, if otherwise, I'd have went through my whole life trying to hide it.
Yeah.
And then I'd have been, you know, some 70, 80-year-old man and miserable.
Yeah.
You know, trying to act like I was somebody else or something. And success has a wonderful thing of therapy for that, and especially this kind of adulation from your fans. You know, you go out on stage and everyone loves you, and you go, well, I'm okay, even though I was some poor, you know, jerky kid, you know. But humiliation's tough on kids. I really feel bad for that.
It is.
And even rich kids get humiliated by the other kids. I mean, it's like kids are cruel little suckers.
Yeah, they are. They are, because they just say anything that comes into their minds. You got kids.
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
2 kids. I got a kid. Maybe we should get them together.
We need to get my oldest son and your daughter together.
That would be interesting.
And then put them both together, and we can wring both their necks.
Actually, mine is too. She's straightened up. You know, she got a job. Finally, you know, she's working with me.
Well, that's a start. Well, that's great.
You know, it takes time, I think, for them, and it's a lot harder, I think, for them being children of successful parents.
Really,
you know?
really tough. Especially, well, no, I was going to say especially father-son, mother-daughter, especially a mother-daughter, or a father and son.
Yeah.
It's like, I think if I had a daughter, it'd probably be a little easier.
Maybe.
Because she doesn't have to compete in a funny way. But I feel like they want to compete, and you want to help them, but you don't want them to mess up like you did.
Yeah.
And you want to go, no, you can't do that. And you go, oh, you stay out of it, you know. And my son wants to be a singer and everything, and he's great and got tons of talent, you know.
He's got a band, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he doesn't really have a band, but he's doing a demo with some musicians and stuff.
Right.
He might be the next Elvis, we don't know. You know?
Hey, baby.
But he's
Speaking
really
of
good.
Elvis,
The man.
The
man.
Honey, talk about hot. You just want to lick him. You know.
Well,
maybe not for you, but for me. I mean,
I'd like to do a duet with him if he can come back, but, you know.
Well, Natalie Cole did it with her dad.
Yeah, but that was a dead. L might be mad if I did this with a big L, you know. So
I think you could do that with L.
Oh, I'd love to. I think he was the greatest rock and roll singer ever, and no man has ever filled his shoes in music business.
Yeah. Who else do you want to sing with?
You know, like Mick Jagger. I'd love to. You know, the people that were your heroes are like have Eric Clapton sing on one of his songs where he played guitar, because he was my first guitar hero, and Eddie's guitar hero as well.
Oh yeah.
Eric, you know. And I just went and saw him recently too, and he didn't want to meet me, man. Whoop, I was heartbroken.
What do you mean he didn't want to meet you?
He'd come from L.A. and he was like burnt. He got to the show late and he just did the show and split, and I didn't get a chance to meet him. But I've never met Eric Clapton either, and he's really one of my heroes. See, when I saw him play guitar, I started playing guitar. I saw Mick sing, started singing.
Right.
Saw Eric play guitar, started playing guitar. And then I tried to become Jimi Hendrix.
Didn't we all?
We're back to that.
What's the first guitar you ever had?
It was a Les Paul. Like Eric Clapton. He used to play the old SG style for those musicians out there that know. The kind with the little horns on it, you know.
Ah, you still have it?
No, man. You know, I don't keep things. I'm real bad. Got no attachment to old guitars and things like that. I do now. I've got this one guitar that I've written almost every song I've ever written on, and I kind of keep it laying around.
Right.
But for my kids or something, you know.
Yeah.
You know. But I give things away all the time, you know. You know, if you came to my house and...
Oh, I got to come to the house.
Well, there
now,
you go. And you said, oh, it's a great guitar, I'd give it to you. It's like, I'd say, well, you have it then, because, you know, I don't think it's that great.
Well, I might have to do that.
Don't be eyeballing this one.
Well, well, see, now, she's not going to mistake me for Simba, is she? You'll know the difference between me and Simba, okay? You know, because you never know, honey, because from the back we look a lot alike, you know. But
this woman's crazy, folks. I can't see how you guys can watch her night after night.
They don't, honey. Well, that's part of the problem. This may be why.
I'm laying there at 1 o'clock in the morning, rolling out of bed and stuff. Then I'm all wired up and can't go sleep till 4, you know.
Well, see, it used to be in the old days, it was dangerous to be like that.
Oh, it was.
Okay, you know, because we used to stay up for other reasons. If I can keep you up 3 hours, I'm a happy girl.
Totally.
Well, honey, we're going to go wait for a second, but we will be right back with Sammy. Yes.
The Whoopi Goldberg Show is brought to you by Cool Mint Listerine Antiseptic. Works like Listerine, tastes like Cool Mint.
Lee Nails, fancy finger sculptured nails, acrylic or gel. Quality made affordable by Lee.
Yeah.
That's really what I want to do, to play as well as visit, because that's how you find if you want to go visit there. You go play for free, and you make money, and then you say...
So you need to go start touring around the world then.
Yeah,
it's real hard. World tours.
It's real hard to get that done with this band.
Right.
Are we on? No?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Because it's a different kind of groove.
This band's never been. They've been to Europe about 15 years ago.
Right.
And now it's like so big, the legend, it's like to go over and do it the way people imagine you.
Right.
You just lose a fortune. I'm serious, you know.
Right.
And it's not that everything's money. You just you can only afford to lose so much, and then you'll be back to work over here trying to make up for it. So we haven't really went yet. It just hasn't worked out right because we don't know how to do it. You can't take the production over there because it's not the same. You've got to take a big show. They've heard about it. You don't want to let these fans down. We went to see it for 20 years, and and then they go, and same as when so-and-so was here. That's all those same lights because that's what everyone does.
Right.
Well, we're going to do it and take everything eventually.
Well, maybe you need to take me.
Come on, Whoop. You be the headliner. We'll do some business.
I'll open for y'all. I'll open for you, and then we'll do our duet.
You have to come to Cabo Wabo and sing with me. That's what you got to do.
I will come to Cabo Wabo. I promise.
Well, I'm leaving tomorrow, Whoop.
Well, honey, I gotta go to
Connecticut.
I gotta finish this gig up. But I'll be down there. I'll be down there.
You got to. We'll sing all them tunes, man. All the ones you did in Sister Act, all that. But this band, they know them all. It's a Mexican band.
Cool. I'll be there.
Can you speak Spanish?
Poquito. Yeah. Sammy, thank you for coming, honey.
My pleasure, Whoop.
And see you tomorrow. Go on now. I've got to talk to Sammy about Cabo Wabo. Now, you gonna bring your woman?